All right, so I am here with Skyler. He's very successful within his time in the military. So first, I'll ask you, Skyler, share with us your story. How did you get to where you are today?
Yeah. So I joined the Navy 2015. Before I joined the Navy, I had about $2,000 in my savings account. Um, and then for 2.5 years, I was just getting paid minimal pay, about $1,800 a month. I was just the E3, E4, living in the barracks. Uh, but I tried to save about 40%, 50% from that small amount of pay I got. And then when I hit E5 in 2018, after 2.5 years of joining the Navy, I started getting paid 2x of my income with the $2,000 BH of San Diego. So with that increase in my income, I implemented the same strategy, 40%, 50% to my savings account. Um, and I went on deployment last year or last year. I was able to save about like 70% all to my savings account. But the only strategy I knew how to make money or save money was just putting my money to savings account because that little 1%, 2%, or whatever smaller amount of interest I would get, I thought that
Yeah.
was making me money. But until until I met Yoon, I realized that like I'm basically putting dead money in there in the savings account because it's not really doing me any good. Like it's not increasing the money over time as much in the stock market or investing somewhere else. Um, so uh, so after deployment, I was able to save up about 60K, 60 grand after deployment. And I decided to join the stock market because of all the studying and mentorship I got from Yoon during deployment. Um, and Yoon invited me to join the Discord public chat of Jeremy and also his Discord chat, and also introduced his YouTube channels that he watched. And those are very knowledgeable, like informative contents that I watched like daily. And from those videos and studying and mentorship and all that, right now I was able to make about 500 grand after one year.
500 grand.
Yeah, after
Okay.
joining.
So within your 5 years in the military, right, from start to finish, like where were you? Like financially, where did you end up?
From where to where?
From your beginning, like at your 5 year mark, at the end of your first contract, like what was the dollar amount, just roughly, like you were at?
It was about 480K, 480K.
480. Okay, and now you're at 500. So you're hyper successful, right? Like, I mean, I've been able to get to 130 within 5 years, but here you are being able to, what is that, almost 4x. So that's like 3.5x. So some crazy results. So what is your overall right strategy, right, to save money? Like what's your rule?
Overall strategy. So it definitely changed, like I explained earlier. First it was just savings account, but now it's invest as much money as I can for the future. Like I'll be happy to spend money right now for the happiness right now, but I want bigger money for bigger happiness and not for myself, but for my family, like other great things. Um, so I want to regulate my spending as much as I can so that I can have a better future. I think that's my strategy and my motivation to save money.
Okay. And did the Navy culture, like being in the military, right? Before you joined, you had $2,000, but now that you're at 500,000, how does Navy play into all this, right? How does the military structure, military lifestyle help you get to where you are today?
Honestly, that question, it was really hard for me because I was living in the barracks and Navy culture generally, like a lot of people drink, party, smoke, all those things to relieve stress. And I was involved in that heavily for the 2, 3 years in the Navy.
Yeah.
But um, you gotta differentiate yourself at some point, because you have to realize you can't do that for the rest of your life, 20 years, 30 years. So I realized, oh, this is bringing me happiness, but sometimes I feel like, what is this gonna like better me? I wanted to better myself. So I kind of grew out of that partying scene. And that's when I met you, um, someone who can bring me to another level in life, you know? So to answer your question, the Navy, it has a lot of opportunities. You got to take advantage of it. You got to meet the right people in the Navy, and that's how you become successful. Because if you hang out with the wrong people, you're definitely gonna be in trouble and
Yeah.
not get anywhere where you can.
Okay. And within your time, right? I know you said you were just saving money because that's what you knew how to do. But what was that moment when it just all clicked, right? Like when did it snap, and then you have this crystal clear understanding of what you needed to do?
That moment. I think that moment was when I joined the private group of Jeremy's Discord chat.
Okay.
Because that group, that Discord chat has so many people that are motivated and knowledgeable and willing to know, learn, share the knowledge for other people's growth, like you. So by being in that group, I was able to be in the group of people that want to improve themselves. So
Yeah.
I think that was the moment that clicked for me.
Yeah. And just for clarity, just for the audience that are watching this,
Yeah.
Skyler and I, we are in the private group. We have found a lot of success, right? But this is by no means a way to promote, that. This is just our testimonial of our experience. Okay, so how important is mentorship to you?
Mentorship. So I played tennis for a long time, and I feel like there's a certain point where you hit in anything that you can try to do it yourself and get to some point, but the mentorship is what's gonna bring you more insight from another person's perspective, someone who has more experience, someone who has more knowledge in a certain area. And when you're ready for that mentorship and the mentorship comes at the right timing, it can exponentially grow you up.
Yeah.
So I think it's really, really important to seek mentorship.
So when you said, just for clarity, when you said right timing, right? So define that when you said, when you find a mentor at the right time, right? Define what you mean by that right time.
I think that time is when you tried a lot of things yourself and you know what you need to know and you know what you know, so that you can seek the right person who can help you with that area of expertise.
Yeah.
So I think it's really important to try yourself without trying anything, so that you have a better insight of what you need to be mentored at.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how important is networking, right? Having a group of people around you that, motivate you, that are in the same level or sometimes in advance, sometimes below. How important is networking?
Oh, it's very important. I didn't realize this until recently, but networking, it's kind of like peer pressure, when you're around people that are not in the same stage of life as you are, with different goals. It's really hard for you to focus on your goals because there's peer pressure. There's like different distractions, But when you're with group of people or people that you want to get somewhere and they're already at that level or that area, they can provide the help that you need to get there. So it's very important.
And how important is financial education, right? Understanding like the aspect of finances, like money and all that kind of stuff.
I would say money isn't everything, but in today's life, it's it's very crucial to be educated financially because a person can have a high income, but if their spending habit is really, really bad and over their income, they can easily be in debt.
Yeah.
You know, so regardless of what your income is, it's always beneficial to educate yourself financially so you can keep saving money or keep you know growing your capital, not going the wrong way.
Okay. And how important, or not how important, but what is your advice, right, to people who are looking to join the military, looking to turn their life around financially, that don't have any guidance, right? What is your advice to them?
Well, the first thing that came in mind is subscribe to your channel
Yeah.
because you
Yeah.
have all the videos and all the experience right there laid out for them.
Yeah.
But if they didn't get this opportunity, I would say try to maximize all the benefits that the military has for you. Like I haven't I haven't taken advantage of all the benefits until this day, but gradually and slowly after researching and trying to learn what's out there, you have to take the maximum benefit out of the military because if not, it can really be depressing. Living in the barracks, being in the ship, try to seek for medical, try to seek for different special pays, that you're entitled to, BAS, BH, all that. So you have to keep researching and see what's out there, talk to people. So I think it's all to you. It's how motivated you are. It's how much you want to get out of the military in your contract, 4 years, 6 years, whatever you want sign for. So it's your time. You got to make the best out of it.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, I think that covers it all, right? Okay. And so yeah, for transparency, right? You were a AM that became a PS, the first person that I met who's been able to successfully cross rate. At the same time, first person that I've met who was able to go from 2,000 to 480,000 to now $500,000. So definitely a beast mode there. But yeah, thanks for taking the time. Thanks for this interview, and look forward to speaking to you. And for those of you who want to interact with myself or Skyler here, I'll open up the Discord community once again, just 10 people, just because I can, because it's my community. And so I'm going to open it up to 10 people only, link down in the description, and look forward to speaking to you guys. So thanks, Skyler. And yeah, talk to you soon.
Thanks for having me. See ya.